What happened to my intro? Does anybody know? Well, we're live. In any case, we're live from Cebu, Philippines, in the town of La Hogue. I hope you can see me and hear me okay. Here's Dan pulling the levers and pushing the buttons, trying to get the live stream under control. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I can't see who all's here. I don't know why. Let me see if I could work on that problem. Let me flip it to from horizontal to vertical just for a second. Oh my goodness gracious. Maybe we can do it this way. I hope you don't mind. Maybe we can go ahead and do this vertically as opposed to horizontally. No, no, no. Listen, I do apologize. I'm not trying to talk dirty to you. How's everything going, everybody? You know, there are always technical issues going on when you're getting ready to do a live stream and you're doing it from a new place and you're late as usual getting it going on. There's always going to be technical difficulties. Good evening, good evening. Who else here? Pressy, Anna G, how you be? We got Nicole here, Rodell, Anna May. What do you say? What's it going to be today? You're going to see me scrolling with my finger. RD Vlogs is here. How are you? Glad you're joining us, Pressy, tonight. You might have a chance to win some money here. Moelma's in the house, always very kind, a very, very kind soul, makes some very beautiful comments. Thank you so much, Moelma. Truly appreciate your support. Let me scoot in a little bit. Oh, let's see, what do I want to talk about before we get started here? Let me see, let me see, let me see. Let's talk about the best peanut butter cookies in the world. I know I've talked about this before, but I've got a pack of Prestos right here. See that? I know, it's backwards and upside down. But if you guys ever decide that you're in the mood for peanut butter cookies, then you want to go grab these Presto peanut butter cookies. They're absolutely delicious. Take my word for it. No, no, no. This is not a sponsored live stream for Presto cookies. But there's a connection. Remember I was talking about the connection between Cebu, Pacific, AirAsia, and Presto Cookies are all owned by the same conglomerate, I do believe, along with a couple of other things. Let me go back to the last comment here. I still can't see what's going on here in the comment section. I'm not sure exactly what I did or didn't do right, but hopefully we're still live. 13 million people in the house. Okay, Presto cookies, except for one thing, right? Eat Presto cookies in moderation because this pack of 3 cookies, they're delicious for a reason. They're delicious because these cookies have 450 calories in the pack. They're absolutely spectacularly delicious. And that's probably the reason why, is because if you eat 3 cookies, you're consuming 450 calories. And that isn't such a good thing if you're bulked up like I am, you're trying to figure out ways of getting the bulkness off. Now, one of the reasons for coming to Cebu was so that we could walk. We could walk a lot. We could walk a lot, and then I'm always guaranteed to lose 4 or 5 pounds just from walking around Cebu City, which is a good thing. And so I'm forced to walk, and it's really a good thing. So the next thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about. Oh yeah, yeah! Happy birthday to my son Craig. Craig, thank you very, very much. I couldn't do it, be here and have it run so smoothly without your help. Craig's over there in the U.S., and whenever I get into some kind of we have some kind of issue, whether it involves paperwork or banking or communicating with anyone, then Craig handles it, and so far so good. And so I really appreciate Craig, and I want to wish Craig a happy birthday. So yeah, walking around for weight loss is a good thing. Okay, so here's what happened a couple of days ago. My tooth fell out again. The molar on this side, way in the back, the very last tooth, which is, not a good thing, right? And so that molar popped off, and that meant I was going to finally have to do something serious to deal with it. And then I remember, oh man, it's not exactly what Lazy Larry is going through, with his deal, with the front teeth. This is way in the back. You can't really see it. So I did think about not doing anything. Okay, so the molar popped out. So what? Toss it aside and forget about it. You're 68 years old. Just forget about it. 12 million people in the house. Yeah, we're going to play the game today. 15 now. Well, I hope people start showing up because I want to give some do-re-mi cash away today. I want to give away 333 pesos to 3 winner. That's going to happen shortly. After I'm done sharing this story about the tooth, right? So now, no, the tooth fairy, yeah, yeah, I did put it under my pillow, but the next morning there's nothing there except the pillow and the tooth. No money, nothing. The tooth fairy just done passed me by. I guess I'm a little bit too old for the tooth fairy. So I was going to leave it alone. I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to toss I was going to toss the cap or whatever it is, going to toss that thing in the trash and forget about it. But here's what happened, right? My breath started to stink like hell. I mean, Minnie was like, you need to step away from me because you got the stankiest breath on the planet. So I realized, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to go to the dentist. And so we ended up going over here across the street to the dentist. There's a fine dental office that gets a 5-star review. And I know I'm going to be dropping some cash money for this, right? So I'm not really pleased. I'm not that pleased. So we go in there and I see the dentist for a consult. And the dentist says, you have to have that tooth taken out. It's going to rot right in there, right in your mouth, and it'll stink the hell up. And the stink is never going to go away. No matter how many times you brush your teeth, no matter how much Listerine you want to use, it just ain't going to go away. It's still going to stink. And so it has to come out, except also I can't do it. The dentist says, I can't do it. You need a surgeon to do it. A surgeon, because you're going to need anesthesia. They're going to have to get in there and pry it and yank it out. It's in there deep. But he did take all the x-rays and did all the prep work so that when he got word from the surgeon, when she was available to do this operation, she would have all the information right up front. All this talk is making me thirsty. So yesterday was the day around 4 p.m. And so we head over there. They send a message saying the surgeon's available. Come on in. They're going to yank that bad boy right the hell out of your mouth. So I go there and I get in the chair. Nobody really wants this sort of thing to happen to them, right? Number one, you don't want somebody to yank something out of you, right? And you certainly don't want to have to spend the money in order to do this. I knew this was going to be a little bit costly, right? I'm going to share that with you in a moment. So they got me in the chair, and you got a couple of fine graduates from one of the best dental schools in the world. That would be the Southwestern College of Dentistry, I do believe, in Cebu, one of the finest dental schools on the entire planet, and so I'm in good hands. She says, yeah. She goes, this is going to be uncomfortable, and we have to start by giving you some lidocaine in there, to numb up everything. and then we're going to give you one of these shots, you know, of Novocaine or whatever they're using these days. So we're going to have to numb everything up and yank that bad boy out of there. And so they numbed me up, and it got numb pretty fast. But when they started yanking on the tooth to get it out of there, to get the roots out of there, we're going to pull your tooth out by the roots, Mr. Dan. Well, hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that. No one wants to have this done at any age. But they went in there and it was difficult to pull this out. They had to get the drill in there so they could make a spot to grip the tooth, so they could start pulling the different pieces out. Eventually, they had to break it apart little by little and extract it piece by piece. Let me tell you, it was a very, very uncomfortable procedural thing to have to go through at 68 years old. Quite frankly, at any age, you wouldn't want to go through this, right? But after about a half hour, 35 minutes or so of struggling with it and manipulating those sharp tools and pliers and industrial strength grips, they finally got everything out of there. They gave me some painkiller. They gave me some amoxicillin for antibiotics, and I was on my way. So I haven't had much of a problem. You know, it didn't bleed for very long after the surgery. They were able to get everything out of there. But I want to share with you the cost. So I'm doing okay. I might be a little bit in la la land right now because I've taken a couple pain medications. What? You're in pain, Dad? Well, no, when someone gives you pain medication, whether you're in pain or not, you got to take them, right? You know how they dole that stuff out, right? They just don't hand out the stuff like they used to back in the olden days. So when someone prescribes the good stuff to you, you got to take it. You got to take it where you can. You don't know the next time you're going to be able to get lit up, right? Oh my gosh, I hope YouTube doesn't ban me for saying that. All right, so it gives you a pretty good high. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I don't know if it's an opiate or not, but it probably is, right? So I got 2 more left. So it's party time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is party time tonight. Bristles or Brussels, how are you? How are you? Listen, they've got a whole bunch of new stuff going on this app. So I want to give you a jacket, but I'm not sure exactly how to do it. Maybe I have to go to my other phone. Hang on, everybody. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Well, Dan, talk amongst yourself. Well, Dan goes in here to find his YouTube channel. I know, you see, they don't call me Low Tech Dan for nothing. Oh, should I be in show business? I don't think so. Show business. Rachel's here too. Rachel Duran. Rachel Duran is here. Okay, Rachel, I'm gonna help you out here by giving you moderator status. And is it Breesus? Beautiful name, Breesus. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. It looks good on paper though. So who else? Who else is standing by looking for a jacket? All right. I think I got everybody. Okay, now, what was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, the cost. So let's talk about the cost. It was not pleasant. The first consult, the consulting dentist charged me 1,000 pesos, and then the surgery was 3,000 pesos for a total of 4,000 pesos, which is a lot of cash. But break it down in the exchange rate using 57.22 to 1, it turned out to be 70 US American dollars. Now, if I didn't have insurance and I had to go back to the United States and have this done, this thing would most likely have cost me as much as 1,500 or 1.5 US dollars. That's American money in order to get this done. And so when you come to the Philippines and you need dental work, you're looking at a discount of somewhere between 70 to 80% of what it would cost you to have procedures done in the US of A. So I thought you might be interested in knowing that. But they talked to me about an implant, how the implant would work, right? And so I wanted to know the cost of an implant, to put the molar back. I'm going to need an implant. There's no other way to do it. And they said an implant in the Philippines can cost between $800 to $1,600, depending on what type of material you decide to go with. So on the low end, that would be $800 American, all the way up to $1,600 American. So let's see, at 50 to 1, 8, just to give a rough estimate, 800 times 2 is 1,600. So is that what? 100, is that 160,000 pesos? Something like that. So 100, let's see, yeah, almost $2,000 would be 100,000 pesos. So 800 would be 55 or 50,000 pesos underneath that. That's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money, but it's cheaper in the Philippines. So you save up your dental work and then you get it done here. They have highly skilled, highly competent dentists here in the Philippines. So also, let's see what I want to talk about. A friend of mine, I got notification about 3 or 4 hours ago that a former workmate of mine has passed away, and unfortunately she didn't get a chance to retire and enjoy even one stinking day of retirement, and now she's gone from this world. It was sudden, it was unexpected, and I sent out my condolences, Miriam, to your family. I'm so sorry. I miss you, girl. I'm going to see you on the other side. And so it's sad when because we used to have a lot of deep talks and discussions, and she didn't get, a lot of them had to do with retirement, what her retirement life was going to look like. And unfortunately, she's not going to be able to enjoy any of that because she's passed on, transitioned over onto the other side. Miriam, I love you, and we'll see you soon. Now, let's see. What else was I going to talk about? Brother Philip. Oh, I mentioned this about my brother. He's going to be the first family member to come over here to the Philippines to see what it's all about. I have a lot of brothers and sisters, right? 10 I grew up with, right? 10 siblings. A lot of you have big families also. We're a good Catholic family, and you probably are also. And so what ended up happening there is that I moved here and no one else did. But right, and he's been gracious enough to slap together a care package for me, stuff that I needed that was hanging around in Sacramento, Los Angeles. He's packaged it all up, and he will be bringing it over on the big bird, and he'll be here pretty soon. And so I'm excited about it, and I truly, truly appreciate his willingness to not only come over here to see what it's all about, but also to put that care package of stuff that I need together, that'll help me out a great deal. It's stuff, financial stuff, medical stuff, records, stuff like that. All right, let's see. It's time to stuff the pig. We have a surrogate pig joining us today. Where's the pig? I sent the pig out to, be pig-like. They've been doing something down there. It's getting a very, very ugly odor in the room. But anyway, let me see if I can find the surrogate pig, because we're going to stuff the pig right now. Here's the surrogate pig. Here's the piggy. So now here's the piggy. Now you know how this thing works, right? We stuff this pig with cash, and then a couple weeks before Christmas, you guess how much money is inside this pig, and the person who's the closest guess, who's also the first to enter a guess, we're going to do it through my email like we did last year, is going to win this money inside the pig, not some of it, all of it. So did we give away more than 5,000 last year, hon? I don't remember. Do you remember how much money? Something like, she doesn't really remember the exact number, but we should keep track. Was it? We should keep track of it. But we're doing it again, and thanks to Mike, Canada Mike, letting me, and he gave a great suggestion. Started early, you know, but early really isn't early because they're starting to celebrate Christmas already. I see Christmas decorations going up all over the town, all over the malls. Claire is here. All right, let's put some coin. Let's start off by putting coin in the pig. All right, so we're dropping some coin in there. Oh, these are stuck together. I don't know what that was there. Let's see. I've been saving up the change here. I've been saving up the coin for this purpose. 32 million people in the house, that's a good number. All right, now we've got some cash. I'm in a good mood, so I'm putting extra cash in here, right? So we got one of these, slapping that bad boy in there. The piggy's loving it. Got a couple of these, so that's going in. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't be, you know, I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this, except I want this for you, you know, but I mean, I spent a lot of hella money this week, you know, if you think about it. I mean, not only coming here and renting a couple of rooms and all that, but also stuffing the pig and then stuffing the pig. Anyway, the whole dental experience. Okay, so in order to get close to a good guess, you're going to have to come to every live stream every week, right at 6 p.m. here in the Philippines, Philippine day and time, in order to watch the live stream to see if you can get an idea of how much cash we're stuffing into this pig. All right. Uh-oh, ads. I'm seeing ads. Hang on. Ads on my end. So with that, we'll set that piggy down there. Now keep in mind that you know how this thing works. We're going to do the random number generator. And to make it easy, we're going to do a number between 1 and 30 on this live stream. We're going to do it right now. So you'll have a chance to win 333 pesos. Now how it works is I'm going to go into my chat, in my comment section. I'm going to put start in there, and then you start guessing a number between 1 and 30. Then we go into the random number generator. We generate a winning number between 1 and 30, and then we see who won. Ramirez here. Now, who would win would be the first person that enters the guess of the number that was selected by that random number generator provided to us this week by Google. So let's get started. Without further ado, I know, by the way, if you wouldn't mind, oh, who's here? Who's here? We have a newbie here. Message retracted. Okay, I'm going to add you as a moderator anyway. Jorlin, carambas. Okay, so now Mildred's here. Hi, Mildred. Simply is here. Mamita. Who else? Mike, married to a beautiful woman, is in the house. Jaylyn is here. Jessa is in the house. Hi, Jessa. I'm a fan. You've got Ramir, Claire is here. Rachel Duran is in the house. Who did I miss? Jorlyn, Leah Feb Tiempo. Okay. Abby G is here. Anna G is here. Letty Me is in the house. Bryces is here. Let's see. Griselda, Chrissy Mama is here. Joseph Logs in the house showing support. We've got Yenarine. Beautiful. Thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. Okay, are you ready to go? A number between 1 and 30. Start guessing as soon as we put start in the chat. It's a pretty easy, uncomplicated contest. And then once you start guessing and you're going crazy on the guesses, a number between 1 and 30, then I will put the stop command in, but I'll let you know that it's coming. And it's coming right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you got all your guesses in. All right, so I'm ready to find out. Oh, we have to generate the number between 1 and 30. So now I'm leaving my chat. I got to go find Google, and we got to go Google random number generator. There it is. From 1 to 30. That's the number we're going for. Okay. So let me see if you could see it. I don't think so, but I will not deceive you. You guys, we're not going to be able to see it. I can't see it. The light is too bright. There's a reflection coming off of something. You'll have to take my word for it. It's all set up the way it's supposed to be set up. I'm hitting the generate button right now as we speak, and the winning number is 5. It's number 5. Did anybody in the house? Tox is here. No, Tata is here. Tata Vlogs. Welcome in, welcome in. The winning number is 5. And so we have to wait because you're going to tell me who won. Do we have a winner? Anna Mae says it's Rachel Duran with number 5. Rachel Duran. All right. Congratulations. Is it Rachel Duran? I want one more time. Rachel Duran, number 5. Let's see. Yep, it looks like it. I don't see another number 5. Wait, Rachel, number 5. Rachel. I don't see anyone else who chose number 5. So it looks good. Now, here's the thing. It's only one person, one guess. So congratulations, Rachel. Now, do you know how to get your GCASH number to me? You would go to my Facebook Messenger. It's Daniel Herrera, Herrera from Sacramento, California. Someone can put up the link there of where to find me on Facebook and send me your GCASH number in the chat. Send me that. Ads are running. So Rachel wins pesos 333, which I'm going to happily deliver to your GCash as soon as the live stream ends, as long as I have it. So Rachel, it's your responsibility to get that number to me. I don't have any of my information with me whatsoever, and I'll only spend a limited number of time tracking you down if you don't send it to me in the chat. Send it to me anytime. You can send it to me now. Now, since you've won, Rachel, and this goes for everybody else, Rachel Duran, you have to stand down for the next 2 chances of winning. So that means you're out of play, so that will increase the possibility of other people having a chance to win. In theory, it probably doesn't do anything, but in theory, that was the whole idea. So you're out of play because you're a winner. You can't have another chance. There aren't 2 bites at the apple. Remember, everybody, only one guess per person, per game, one guess. Your ninjas can't play. All right, I'm looking at my phone, and let's see. We had an ad come up, it looks like. All right, congratulations again to Rachel. Let's get going again. We're not going to change it. It's just got 1 to 30. All right, so 1 to 30. We have 32 million people in the house. It's game number 2. I'm about ready to put start in the comment section, and it's going to be there in just a moment. And as soon as you see it, please choose a number between, okay, I got it. I think I saw it, Rachel. Thank you. Between 1 and 30. A number between 1 and 30. Start guessing as soon as you see start appear in the comment section. Let's see what we got. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm about ready to enter the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. All right. Everybody stop guessing. Okay, now we're going to go over to the random number generator. It's right here, even though you can't see it. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, ain't going to work. Doesn't look like it's going to work. And it's set up to generate a number between 1 and 30. And I'm generating the number now. Boo. And the winning number is 10. I don't know if you could see it or not. Probably not. But the winning number is 10. Do we have a winner with a winning number 10? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Who won? What? Ramir? What? Ramir's a winner today? Are we talking Ramir Balanga? Ramir is the winner. Pesos 333. Congratulations, Ramir. Hey, do me a favor. Send me that GCASH number in the chat. I didn't travel with anybody's phone number. I'm doing this blind right here from Cebu. So if you wouldn't mind, send me a message in the chat. Remind me of what that GCASH number is, and I can get that winning 333 to you, 333 pesos. I'll get it to you as soon as possible once this live stream is over, which is going to be in a couple of minutes. LV Rose is in the house. LV, 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 LV. You're number 1, not number 2. Don't ever change. Never, 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 never. I had so much fun doing that. Where did that come from, LV? Crystals is here. Crystals, it's always an adventure when Crystal's around. All right, let's go. We have one more prize to give away. Oh my goodness gracious, what a day it's been. What a week it's been. One more prize. Oh, by the way, thanks for, don't give up on me. The live stream from Leia's, the Temple of Leia didn't work out so well, you know. So I put a video up, which was supposed to be the live stream. I just kind of went with it. You know, I kind of continued on as though you were there. So if you wouldn't mind going in there and bumping that up. And also if my latest Burger King short video hasn't topped 1,000, can I ask you for a favor? Can you boost that a little bit and hit that like button? Just give the like button a little tickle, just a tiny little tickle in any event, and boost me, you know, over the 1K mark. I need all the help I can get. We're only at, you know, I was going to tell you how much money we have in the bank. Let's see. We've got $60, right? 60 American dollars. You know, we need 100 before they'll issue a check. Come on, guys. We're almost at 60% of what we need in order to get that paycheck. So It's going back to you. Once we get the money, we're going to give it away. Once the money hits the bank, we're going to give it away. Thank you, Ramir. Appreciate it. All right. The last and final draw, the last and final game for tonight. Still, we're working on drawing a number between 1 and 30. That's not going to change. Ramir's out of play because he won. And so is Rachel Duran. You can stand down and you could wish everybody well and root them on. But when you see start appear in the chat section, those that have yet to win, there's one final chance for you to walk away with 333 pesos, and that chance starts now. A number between 1 and 30. Pick a number between 1 and 30. Abby picked number 13. Abby, is that your number, really? All right, let's see what we got here. Give me a little thumbs up to help the algorithm out also. And all right, we're ready to put the stop command in. Any moment, I'm going to enter stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. Wow, 39 or 42 million people finally got here, but now it's time to go. All right, so all the guesses are in. Thank you, thank you. And now we're going to go to the random number generator once more, which hasn't gone anywhere. It's still here. Still there. Oh, maybe there you could see it. I'm not sure. All right, I'm generating the number between 1 and 30. We'll see if somebody has won. Oh my gosh, you won't believe what just happened. What just came up. Number 13. Number 13. Now I know Abby guessed that number 13. Was she the first to guess number 13 is the question. Let me see. I'm going to wait a second. It's Abby. I'm blown away. I'm blown away because I had said, Abby, is that your number that you're sticking with? Abby G, congratulations. You're the third and final winner tonight. Winning. Oh my gosh, winning 333 pesos. Okay, Abby G, please send me your GCASH number. Send it to me in Messenger because I don't have it. I didn't travel with it this time around. I forgot all that stuff. Folks, it's been a week so far. We're going to head out and probably get a beer or something at a little venue around the corner. So, no, we're not planning on getting drunk, but it is Friday night. You enjoy the rest of your evening if you're from the Philippines. And if you're from Canada or the United States or anywhere else in the world, enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, night, mid-afternoon, whatever it is, you enjoy it. And we'll see you in the next live stream. Take care, everybody. Congratulations to all the winner. Ma'am Minnie, are you here? She wants to say goodbye. Ma'am Minnie? Here she is. She's waiting for me to call. Come on over here.
Hi, Mr. Dan.
There she is. There's Ma'am Minnie. There's Joseph Vlogs. Bye-bye, everybody.
Good night. Take care.
Good night. Take care.